I don't smoke all the time. Like I was telling her, I don't do heavy drugs. Like I don't do nothing bad. And I get it's still not legal, but it's just a lot of stuff that's going on in my personal life.
All right, so let me ask you this. Do you think I have stressors?
Welcome back to Time Served, the channel that's I just can't do it. I'm doing this one for you guys because you are the best, but I can't take this anymore. These defendants that are standing in court for crimes they have committed and choices they have made. You're on probation for a reason. Then you get in court and you stand in front of Judge Boyd and you say, I'm so stressed out. My life as a waitress is so bad that I just had to spark that up. That's why I came out positive. I promise I'll never do it again. And I need some therapy. Give it a break. You had no problem committing these crimes that you were doing in the first place. You make me sick. This stuff triggers me so bad. I just can't do it anymore, guys. I'm sorry for ranting. I love you guys. You're the best. Comment down below. Tell me how much you can't stand this because I know it's triggering you guys too. Like and subscribe. Set your notifications to all. Let's roll, nerds. This girl sucks.
If I may,
Yes.
a supplemental report was sent into the court in regards to Ms. Morales. The main issue we're having is relapse and using marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
In speaking with Ms. Morales this morning, she has a lot of stressors that are going on in her life. And although she was clean for quite some time, because of the stressor, she started using marijuana again. She did indicate to me her last use of marijuana was in September. However, she doesn't know if it's going to be out of her system just yet. So she may or may not test positive for it. She did indicate that she is looking into getting a medical marijuana abstinent use prescription. And the recommendation on our part, probation, is for her to do a stress educational class, and then weekly delays until negative or until she obtains her medical marijuana. She's not tested positive for anything else. There was an instance of a positive for alcohol that was back in June. Her officer did speak to her about that, and she knows she's not supposed to drink alcohol or do marijuana while she's on probation. Other than that, she did do intensive outpatient treatment and reports on time. She's been making her payments as much as she can. She's currently going to school and books.
So what are your stressors?
I just feel like I was telling her it's a lot. Like I take care of my grandparents. I go to school 8 a.m. till 4. I get out 5 a.m. till 1 in the morning. I go to work. And I said at times like
Slow down so I can hear.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
And then like I'm a waitress, so I feel like at times it's not always good. Like I don't make enough, or it's just a lot. Like I pay my car, I take care of my grandparents. It's just a lot. Like, and I get it's not legal and it's not an excuse, but I don't smoke all the time. Like I was telling her, I don't do heavy drugs. Like I don't do nothing bad. And I get it's still not legal, but it's just a lot of stuff that's going on in my personal life.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
All right, so let me ask you this. Do you think I have stressors?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of stressors, right?
I'm pretty sure a lot.
So, because I do this, then I do mental health court, then I teach, then I do a lot of charity work for students. This was supposed to be my year of saying no. And I found out I just can't say no. People tell me, hey, can you come and talk to students? And I'm like, yes, I can. Because I always think that maybe something, and I say to them, or if I don't go, maybe something will happen. If I do go, maybe that person who is struggling, that will give them the push they need to go on. But I can give you a stress education class, but let me just tell you, you need to sit down and you need to internalize and look at your schedule And if there's something that's got to give, there's something that's got to give, right? For example, with your grandparents and you're helping take care of them, are there other people in your family who can help take care of them?
Yes, but everybody works. Like, I'm the only one that lives with them. Like, everybody has their own lives, you know?
Now, see, here's the thing. Even though you live with them, at the end of the day, you have your own life too. And when I was in CPS court, we would call it respite care. Sometimes you may need to get away, and that means that other relatives need to step in and maybe give you a break. And you need to tell them, hey, look, everybody, I'm on deferred adjudication. I'm trying to get my life together. I'm looking at 2 to 20 years in prison if I mess up, right? And sometimes I need a break. Like sometimes I'm waitressing, and I know waitressing is a hard job. I still don't even understand why they still do this thing, because I have relatives who would be waitresses, do bus work. And you know what? They pay them $2 an hour, and then the rest you're dependent on tip. I don't know how in this country we allow that to be. Do you know when I went to Paris for the first time, all our friends, we thought the waitresses and everybody was just like loving us. We just, these great people. And you know what we were doing? We were dropping tips everywhere. And I mean, when I say tips, it's like, oh, I'll put in $10. We don't want people to think we're, bad Americans. So we're dropping all these tips. And then when we get ready to leave, we find out it's already built in. They're not making $2 an hour. They're making what they need to make for a living, right? So that is why when you go to those restaurants, nobody's rushing you
Yeah.
to get the next tip. People are sitting there all night and you're wondering why, and that is why. So that's something you'll need to talk to your legislature about. But I understand your stressors. I'm not going to file a motion to revoke or ask them to file a motion to revoke. That's why we're having this compliance hearing. But you need to sit down and you need to reach out to your family members and say, hey, look, I need a break. Can you give me 2 hours where you come over and just let me go to a park? Let me, regroup. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So what we're going to do, I don't think she needs a stress education course. She needs help. Somebody needs to come and help you because you're doing too much. You have too much on your plate and there's not any room on your plate for you.
No.
And you need to carve out some time for you. Otherwise, you know what's going to end up happening? At some point, you're probably going to give up and say, like, whatever, I don't mind. And I don't think you want to go to the prison for a break to get away, right?
No.
So I think adding a stress course for her is just adding pile on. If you feel as though you need a stress course, then you just talk to probation and let them know. But what you need to do is you need to have a conversation with the people in your family, the people who love the grandparents as well, and tell them you need some help. And tell them I'm not even asking for the world because I live here. I'm just asking for an hour or asking for 2 hours. And then just make a schedule throughout the week where maybe somebody can come in for 2 hours and you can just take 2 hours for yourself.
I told myself, I need to manage my time, like this day, this day, this day, this day.
Yeah.
And just get time for myself, like you said.
Yeah. So let the relatives know.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So no more using of marijuana. It's illegal. So they're going to test you. And how often do you want to do weekly testing or once every 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
All right. So they're going to test you once every 2 weeks. So those levels should start going down.
Okay, well, I'm going to go today to do my UA because I haven't done it for October. But like October, I think it may be dirty. I'm not too sure.
So the levels need to start going down and you need to sit down, figure out your schedule, and you need to start talking to everybody who claims they love the grandparents as well and tell them you need a break and you're asking for them to just give you 2 hours once a week. It could be an hour here or an hour there, but tell them you just need 2 hours. All right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.